Hi guys, this is Blues Unscripted. Please, if you're new to this channel, kindly go ahead and hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. We'll be bringing you a lot of content as we go, so that way you don't miss out on this. So subscribe and like. What just happened? What just happened? Chelsea versus Real Madrid at Stamford Bridge. I actually thought we were going to surprise them today. And I think we almost did, because if you look at the chances we lost, the one from Kante, the one from, who else? Gallagher. Yeah, we should have, and Cucurella, right? Yeah, those three chances, if we had put them to bed, just one of them to bed, the game don't change, man. I'm telling you, the game don't change finish. But I just don't know what really happened. What really happened? Yeah, the boys are low on confidence. It's pretty obvious that we can't score. Like what, 6, 7 games now, just one goal, but we're racking it a lot. We're taking a lot. So our season is over, and it's gonna be a while for Chelsea to get over this. This with what is going on. It's not just the players alone, the coaches, and also the owner, the new owners. They made a huge mistake by firing Thomas Tuchel. They made a huge mistake by doing that. They should have given that man that whole season, and then just come up with your. If it's Potter at the end of the season, yeah, we understand, but they should have given him the whole of this season before they let him go. But you brought him in, brought Potter in, and then you fired Potter, and then you brought Lampard in. Like, it's, you think about it for a moment. Like, if you if you're an employee for a company and they keep changing your manager, and one manager comes in, says this, or this is my way of doing it, and another manager comes in, this is my way of doing it, and then this one, you as the employee, you're gonna feel somehow, like you'll be confused as to what is expected of you. That's what the boys are doing. Different systems, new players, trying to blend in. I even heard like the the changing room is not big enough for everybody. Like, people are on the corridor and on the doorway trying to change. It's not. You can tell these guys are new to football management and ownership. So that's the reality for us right now. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about what's the way forward for Chelsea. Um, who do you want as the Chelsea coach? Is it Nagelsmann? Is it Luis Enrique, Pochentino, or even Lampard? If you want to keep Lampard there, I even heard them say Mourinho. That I don't think is the best for us. But hey, we need someone to help us groom these kids. Like, the 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 squad is so talented. Like, it is so talented that we just need someone to bring back that confidence, and also help these guys regain the belief that I can do this and I can do all that. Chelsea, I'm just depressed. I'm really depressed, because one thing we should realize is this: we may not come back to the Champions League again, like qualify for the Champions League again for another, you know, 2, 3 seasons. And I say this because there are other teams that are up there now. Like, you look at the likes of Newcastle, they don't have the big names, but they're doing well. The coach came in, you know, told the players what is expected of them, and they're playing to his rhythm, and they're doing well without a big name signing. So they are not ready to let go of the third or fourth place that gives you Champions League tomorrow or something like that. They're not ready to let it go. Now, who else is up there? Well, we know Man City is always going to be there. Man United also crept up. Arsenal, they're going to get stronger. Liverpool is going to get stronger. And now, I don't know about Chelsea because it's gonna take us a while to get to our very best. It's gonna take a while to get to our very best right now. So we should kiss this season goodbye. I mean, we can't even score. We can't even score, more or less win a game. I'm not sure. It's gonna be tough for us. So we just have to accept the fact that it's rebuilding. Like we're gonna rebuild for the next 2 to 3 seasons. So that's the earlier we realize that, the better for us. Like I don't think we're that force of nature in English football again. I feel like we've too many changes and Roman Abramovich leaving and new management coming in. It's gonna be tough for us to get to where we're supposed to be. So we just have to right now. I mean, we have all the paths, and so very good. A goalkeeper is still out there. I don't know. Kepa did not do well. If you ask me personally, Kepa did not really. I wasn't even sure if Mendy was even going to make a difference. We don't know. And I'm hearing Mendy might leave at the end of the season because they're not willing to pay him. Kepa is just on and off. Like we need stability. We need someone that is like, constantly keeping those balls out of the net. But Kepa is just all on and off. We don't know. Yeah. Thiago Silva is old, but he's got a lot of experience. But you don't expect him to play 38 games a season or 50 games a season if we're in the Champions League or the UEFA Cup. He's not. Yeah, you don't expect him to play all that. Um, who else? Wesley Fofana. Yeah, young. We're gonna keep him. Koulibaly is almost there, but you can tell Koulibaly is not the same Koulibaly of Napoli. It's not the same Koulibaly of Napoli. Um, who else do we have there? Reece James is still good. Chilwell is still good. Kovac is still good. Um, and then you look at the likes of N'Golo Kante. I'm not sure. N'Golo Kante, they're still talking. I mean, has he extended? I'm not sure, but they're still talking about keeping him. I mean, it's injury, so we can't really rely on him all the way. Um, I mentioned Enzo already. Conor Gallagher, I have a feeling he's gonna leave. Um, we still have Chukwuemeka. He's gonna stay. Young guys, yeah. Modric. The next coach is really critical for Modric because he is very good, but he just needs someone to fine tune his skills, like his decision making in the final third. It needs to be worked on. Honestly, he's got the speed. I mean, he's got everything that he needs to be successful, but he needs a very good coach that would just put their hands on his shoulder and show him the ropes and tell him, hey, when you get here, this is what you do. This is what you do. This is what that's it for Modric. Modric is gonna be really good, and I'm glad we got him. That speed, you don't buy that. You can't buy that. Like he is really gonna be a force to reckon with. But he needs a good coach. So the next coach that is coming in has to be very, 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 you know, good to help him get to the next level. Raheem Sterling, yeah, Raheem Sterling is still okay. I mean, I feel like one of the reasons why he didn't perform up to his best is because of the changes, the coach changes in Chelsea. Like like I said, it's just hard for you to, yeah. So I believe he's gonna come true for. I mean, we know Raheem Sterling. What he won the Premier League like 4 times already. So yeah, you don't buy that. Like that's a lot of experience. We need to keep him. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is good, but we've been playing him out of position because of our lack of number 9, like a striker. You need to go back and watch his his videos, like see how he played when he was in the Bundesliga, the German league. He played behind a striker, or he played a number 10. With him, he knows how to hold the ball up and bring other people in. He knows how to do that. But when you make him the main striker, it's gonna be lacking in a lot of stuff. It's gonna be really, really lacking. So I think we need to just get a hold of him and give him at least a season to see how he does behind a striker. Lampard got the Lampard got the formation wrong. He got the formation wrong. If you're trying to score 2 goals, if you're trying to score 2 goals or even 3 goals to give yourself a chance, don't be too defensive. Like I saw him, he played the same formation he played at the Bernabeu in Madrid. He played the same formation, the 5-3-2 formation. That is so defensive. And then again, he put Conor Gallagher on the left hand. Like I'm still trying to understand what he was trying to do. Was it five? Was it a 5-4-1 or 5? I just don't get it. 5-3-2. I don't understand what he was doing there. But now you have Reece James and Cucurella on the wings, and then you have Enzo, Kovacic, and what do you have? And Gallagher. I believe Kante pushed forward a little bit, Like I think Kante was given like a freedom to play around and do all that. But I don't know. He's not a natural. He's not a natural goal scorer. I mean, he scores, but think about it. He's played 40 games. Like in his last 40 games, he scored nothing. He has scored nothing. His job is to break. Like he's a defensive midfielder. Break up attack, the opposition attack, break it, and then give the ball to number 10 or give it that can spread the ball. He is the Makalele of football. He plays that Makalele role, and that's it. So giving him the freedom in the front to roam about or play behind Kai Havertz, I think that was a mistake. Just playing five in the back is not. No, I wouldn't have gone with that. Like I said in my other video, you guys can check it out that I posted today. A 3-4-2-1 formation would have been the best. I would have gone with that formation. 3-4-2-1 formation. Yeah. You can check on my channel. I posted that video today. That way you can see the formation that I thought would have been the best. And I would have brought on. So let me break it down. 3-4-2-1. You have 3 defender, and my choices were Fofana, Thiago, and Chalobah. And I had Cucurella on the wing, on the left wing, and Reece James on the right wing. And then I paired Enzo and Kante as my defensive mid. And then Havertz was my number 9. And and the 2 players behind Havertz, I had Felix and Modric. Those 2 players behind. Or if you don't like Felix, you can put Mason Mount. I feel like Mason Mount would have given them a lot of problem. Remember in the first leg in Madrid, he came on and he almost scored. But thank God for Rudiger, who had a very great block. But my point is this. If you're going to sack Thomas Tuchel, and you're going to sack Potter, Lampard is not the best choice, honestly. I keep saying it. Lampard's team, they're very good. They would outscore you if he sets them up right. But they can score you 4, but they'll concede 3 goals. Like, his teams, they're not defensively sound at all. They're not defensively sound. Even Derby, when he was in the championship coaching Derby, you go check their record out. Like, they're not defensively sound, but they're good in the midfield. And that makes sense because Lampard played mid, right? Yep. So that kind of makes sense. So I'm not sure what he tried to do, but then again, it did not. He agreed to take the managerial role because it's popular with Chelsea fans. Like, that's how we all. Everybody was happy. Oh, super Frank Lampard and stuff like. Yeah, the fans are gonna be happy, but it's what, 5 games now, 1 goal, no wins, 5 losses. The fans are gonna turn against it. But that selection today, it did well, but I wouldn't have used Gallagher. So let's talk about the coaches. I understand they've shortlisted close to 5 coaches, and I understand they've spoken to Luis Enrique and Nagelsmann. Somebody said Mauricio Pochentino, and even Carlo Ancelotti. But Ancelotti a few days ago told us he's not going back to Chelsea, so he's not. I feel like he's going to end up with the Brazilian team. I think that's where he's going to end up, because I think he's done with the club sides. He's done with club sides. Like, he's won everything. There's nothing left for him to prove to anyone anymore. Like, he's won everything out there. So he's done with club sides, and I believe he's just going to stick to like national team. And we'll see. He's going to transform the Brazilian national team, I'm pretty sure. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you in regards to everything we talked about today. So please do comment below, and also please do click on the like button and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any content. Thank you, guys.